Well, man, I don't think I said it to you the other day in person when we went to the Jays game, but congrats on signing the new deal.
Well, thank you, man. Thank
Be
you.
in Toronto for another year.
Yep.
Is interesting. So we'd planned this trip probably like a month and a bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
You would text me like, "Hey man, I think we should do a show together." I was like, "Absolutely, I'd love to do that." And first off, I'm honored that you're willing to trust me to tell your story and to share this in video format. Because to my knowledge, unless I'm missing something, you've done 2 digital like Zoom podcasts, but you've never done an in-person one. This is the first time, so I'm very honored.
You might be right about that. Yeah.
Not a lot of requests.
I don't know. If I do, I'm not seeing them.
You're a hard guy to get a hold of, as we talked about last time.
Yeah. I'm also, I'm not dying for everyone to know everything about me, so I don't.
You don't say.
I don't do a lot of talking about myself, I guess you could say.
Well, like I said, I'm really honored and I'm privileged that you're willing to trust me to do this. So I'm really looking forward to this. But
yeah, man.
We planned the trip, come in the other day, and you text me. You're like, "Hey, let's go to a Blue Jays game." I'd never been to a Blue Jays game. It's going to be sweet. It's on Canada Day. It's the Jays, Rogers Center, beautiful day, plus 30, high UV, by the way. I was planning to buy a hat before I came here because we were going to go golfing. I was like, I don't want to burn the sun. I ended up canceling that, thinking, it's fine. Like, we're not going golfing. I don't need it. When we go to the Jays game, and
we needed it.
We burnt like tomatoes, but...
Yeah, I burn quick, too. I burn real quick. I had to go buy sunscreen in the back. I had to go sneak back there and buy a little spray bottle of sunscreen. Saved me. And we left early, too, but wasn't the most exciting game that I'd been to.
We got the tickets in the lounge section, and for those that don't know, everything's included in that, like drinks, food, etc. The lady comes by, very nice lady, by the way, and she says, "Can I get you gentlemen anything?" And Matt says, "You got any sunscreen?" I think we got some in the back, and he just lathers it on.
Oh, yeah. I burn quick, man. Whatever jeans I got in me, I can't spend too much time. 1 round of golf in the sun, like a super sunny day, 1 round, and I'm beat red. So.
We were leaking, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was a good game, though. I know you weren't maybe the most excited, but I'd never been to a game before. I thought the atmosphere was great. They honored the military, which was really cool.
Yeah, the ceremony was great. Yeah, we got to see a home run there by the Astros, unfortunately. But it was still a good time.
Oh, they had streakers, but an inning after we left. I don't know if you saw that or not.
No, I did not see
2
that.
guys hopping the field, security.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
We were literally talking about, this game's boring, nothing's happening. We missed that.
Yeah, I always wondered what goes through those people's minds before they do something like that.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah, that must be some kind of feeling.
Maybe all the 7 Truly vodka sodas that they had beforehand.
Yeah.
Kind of influencing you to do that type
Yeah,
of
there's
stuff.
a lot of that going around, yeah.
Where are you at these days, though? So you just signed the deal. You celebrated by taking me to the Jays game. Thank you very much, by the way. Like, where are you at, though?
Yeah, you got to get a little more specific than that. What do you mean?
Well, okay, so you just signed the new 1-year deal with the Leafs. You got huge shoulders, dude. What are you weighing in at these days, by the way?
It varies. Anywhere, I'm skating this week, so I'll probably lose a couple pounds from being on the ice, but anywhere from like 208 to 215, somewhere in that range.
Lean, mean, 208, 215?
Yeah, still pretty lean, yeah.
Okay, so we'll get into the hip surgery in a second, which I'm dying to pick your brain on because we haven't really gotten too much into it personally. But you just had double hip surgeries back in the fall.
Yep.
You played a couple games in the American League, didn't quite make it back into the NHL this season, like playing games wise. Like, where are you at, like in your career, mind space, physically? Like, how are you feeling? What are you looking forward to?
This year is just about proving that I can stay healthy and that I got a nice little reset with the surgery, and so proving that I can stay healthy and still get the job done. So that's why I took a 1-year deal. It's kind of like a prove it deal. See what I can do, and if I can do both of those things, stay healthy and prove that I can still get the job done. I would imagine maybe a couple more opportunities come up next year, and taking things 1 year at a time. So that's the position that I was in this year, coming off of the double hip surgery. I knew I wasn't going to get a big ticket by any means, and it's something I'm going to have to come back and prove that I can that I can stay healthy, like I said, for one, and that I can still play and still compete. Again, like I said, that's why I wanted the 1-year deal, just to get back into it, and hopefully some more opens up after that.
Well, I know you're going to say it in a very monotone, humble way. When I was asking Matt yesterday about how do you feel about Toronto, how do you feel about playing here, he's over. I love playing here. Mm-hmm. There's nowhere I want to play outside of Toronto. Mm-hmm. You want to elaborate a little bit more on that and why it's so great here?
I love everything about the city, other than the traffic, which is why I'm a little bit late here today. So I apologize for that. But it's a great city. I think it's a top city in the world. I know I haven't really traveled all that much necessarily, but I think it's a great city. The group of guys in the room is unbelievable. The staff there is unbelievable. The training staff. I know there's a lot of turnover at times, but usually like the training staff and that group of people tend to stay the same. And they nailed it with the group that they have here, and everything. The way that we're treated here, the facilities are great. It's close to home for me, which is obviously really nice. I could go on and on about why I like playing here, but the Leafs definitely have a special place in my heart, and I've always loved coming here as a visiting team, and I continue to love being here every time that I'm here. So I felt very fortunate to get the opportunity to sign another 1 year here and stay right where I want to be.
You're a childhood Leafs fan, right?
Yeah, my dad certainly was a Leafs fan, so I kind of by association I became one, but I wouldn't really describe myself as a fan in the conventional way. I would say I wanted to make the NHL. I wanted to play hockey. When I watched as a kid, I didn't necessarily care who won or lost, I wouldn't say. I just liked watching the players, the goalies especially, trying to duplicate a lot of the things they do. Patrick Waugh was a big one that I liked watching, Marty Brodeur. So I liked goalies, individual goalies more than teams necessarily. So I never really had a team. Toronto would be it by association, like I said, because my dad was such a fan. And my first game that I ever went to was a Leafs game. But I just kind of liked watching the goalies, and I knew from a pretty early age that I wanted to do that. And that was kind of my motivation for watching hockey was to learn from the greats, I guess, and try to mimic some of the things that they did.
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. We do a new podcast every single Sunday during the season called Sling the Biscuit. It is a non-mainstream hockey podcast, so we talk about my hockey career, the minor pros, Spain, the Fed, you name it, all the stuff that you won't hear in the mainstream news.
Music,
Pop culture.
politics, a little bit.
Some politics. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you soon.